How you doing, guys? Dennis here from Osaka. What am I doing in Osaka? I teach English. That's pretty much all I can do. 12 years of government schooling in Canada pretty much taught me nothing. Well, except for reading and basic math, but when it comes to job skills, nada. Alright guys, vocabulary lesson time. Let's study vocab. I hope you've been studying on your own the past week, because that's the only way to learn. You gotta do it all the time. Okay. ANA or A is a negative prefix. ANA in Japanese also means All Nippon Airways, but here it's a negative prefix. For example, A. I am, many people know, an atheist. I do not believe in God. Theist believes, and atheist does not. All right, for example. Oh, before that, chronos. Chronos means time. All right, I'll show you some examples right now. Anachronism, chronological, and synchronize. All right, so ana means not, or it's a negative prefix, and chronism means time. Anachronism, out of place, out of time. If you're reading a book that is set in the 19th century, and they say, oh, Billy just turned on the TV, that would be anachronism, because they did not have televisions in the 19th century. Chronological means in order. So there's World War I, World War II, the Iraq War, and blah blah blah. These go in order. Synchronize, S-Y-N, sin means together. Together. So together, time. Doing things at the same time. Synchronized swimming. Man, that's a boring Olympic event, but in synchronized swimming, they are pretty much together doing things at the same time. All right, guys, easy stuff. Yes. Let's see. Before I go into my speech, I'll put some words that native speakers might not know, just so that this lesson is a little more interesting. First word, opprobrium. Now, what does opprobrium mean? Opprobrium means something that's bad, that's a disgrace. For example, in the 16th and 17th century in Europe, witches were opprobrium. People did not like witches, and so they killed them. Of course, we know there's no such thing as witches, but at that time, they did some nasty things to those ladies. Dipsomaniac. Now, what in the world is a dipsomaniac? Dipsomaniac is somebody that drinks way too much. Could it be yours truly? It's arguable that I may be a dipsomaniac. Alright, so it's not cool. Some days are worse than others, but I may have been involved in some dipsomaniacal beverage fests. Last but not least, corpulent. Corpulent. What is the meaning of corpulent? Well, that would be not the opposite of a dipsomaniac. That would be on the other. Instead of drinking, these people like eating, so they're pretty much overweight, and not just by a little bit. Be like guys like Michael Moore kind of deal. You don't want to get in between Michael Moore in a buffet, all right? Just don't let that happen, because that guy's pretty corpulent. All right, guys, that's the vocab for today. What was I going to talk about? Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, the lockdowns around the world. Oh man, is this ever going to end? Sure would like to know. And the question is, if we weren't told about the coronavirus, if no one mentioned a thing, would things be different? It would probably be called just like a bad flu season or something. I don't know about these lockdowns, guys. Luckily here in Japan, the lockdowns are, they just close restaurants at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, you gotta be out the door. School's still open. I can still go to work most of the time. I lost a Tuesday job. January and February this month I cannot work, and man, that job was so good. I hope I can continue in March because the pay is just ridiculous. I get paid 1 hour that in Canada I would have to work like 12 hours kind of deal. It's like ridiculous. So let's hope things will get back to normal for you and me. Alright guys, that's it. Please take care and keep at it with that vocabulary, guys. It will pay off. I promise you.